It was a routine unloading of military vehicles at the Port Authority of Guam until workers discovered more than they bargained for: yellow crazy ants, spiders, and snails hitching a ride on Department of Defense Humvees shipped from Tinian. The pests likely slipped through multiple inspections before arriving in Guam, according to state entomologist Christopher Rosario with the Guam Department of Agriculture Biosecurity Division.
Matson had coordinated with the local pest control agency to perform a methyl bromide fumigation, using basically covering the whole cargo and the flat racks that it was on.
The yellow crazy ants are already a problem on Guam, but the spiders and snails pose a bigger mystery.
I could only identify the ant species, because this ant species is distributed throughout Micronesia. Yellow crazy ant. The spider was identified down to the genus name, which is a Neoscona spider.
There were 3 snail species on the cargo. So far, 2 of them have been identified down to the family name, amber snail and subulinid snail. But he says it's not about whether the pests are invasive or already established on Guam. With Guam being a major hub for Micronesia, they could hitch a ride to other islands.
My biggest worry, though, with these layers of inspections being passed, and that this was infested. This is cargo that had multiple organisms, what invasives or natives. The port authority or any port of entry needs to stay sterile.
Rosario adds Guam biosecurity officials and customs immediately took action fumigating the vehicles, but the discovery has raised new questions about how effectively military cargo is being inspected before arriving to Guam.
According to NAVFAC, these vehicles were broken down, so they needed to be repaired, and so that's why they were taken to Guam.
Typically, shipment of vehicles require a washdown before export. One video shows dirt still apparent on the Humvee's wheels. CNMI Customs and Biosecurity Director, who is a Mofnis, told KUAM they're not in charge of inspections for military cargo shipments. It's the DoD's jurisdiction, who has a contract with the Center for Environmental Management of Military Lands.
The sterility of the facility, of the port yard, is vitally important, because if these invasives had perhaps, several days, if it was sitting at the port, then it could potentially move to other cargo very easily, whether it's through wind, whether it's through rain, or just simply just falling off of these vessels and these cargo and going onto and hitchhiking onto other cargo.
Meantime, the Guam Customs and Quarantine Agency assures the community that officers assigned to board and conduct clearance procedures on this particular vessel did so in accordance with established protocols. Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.